You haven't seen any of my Elden Ring playthrough? How many great runes have I acquired? You literally just beat Radahn while watching and listening to me. 5, I think. I've got the first guy, the Grafter Man. I got Moon Lady. I got our general. I got the dude who was sitting in front of the throne. I got Lizard Guy. I think that's it so far. I found Bloodlord Mo. He's being an absolute ass, so I haven't killed him yet. I know I've got that guy. And I think the next break point for me, or by break point I mean the next thing I have to do, is I have to go kill the Godskin duo or whatever. Bendy Boy and Porcupine Man. They're fucking me up.
What will fill my enemies' hearts with the most dread?
Note, I don't want any tips, tricks, guides, hints, helps, or whatever for the game. Happy with my flailing poorness. You said that, lady.
Never a moment's peace. Hey! We're gonna have extra peanut butter this night.
Feeling really weird with her mentioning peanut butter all the time.
You didn't beg. Got that going for you.
But I guess it's much better than with the person like used to be all around.
No warning next time.
Much more reasonable.
There they are. Pick them up. What shall I mean?
Ba-ba-da-ba! Lens of the Deceiver! I got glasses.
Come bring them to me.
Hup, hup, hup. Hup, 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 hup. Here you go.
My glasses! I can see again! Of course, I only need the one lens to read the other player's cards. I'll craft the other into a monocular telescope for you.
Thank you.
That will let you see the coiled invisible bridges. Built for things all over the place.
Thank you.
Found
Oh
the
my
bridges,
gosh.
did you? Keep your eyes open. There's more to be found all over.
I gotta go back.
You're feeling luckier, Mamacita.
Dope.
Shadows move. The dark grows stronger.
Let's see. Max the Grim Reaper, thank you for your follow and welcome, welcome. How are you doing today?
I must soar.
Paratet? What's he got?
I will
Help
soar.
Paratet sail to new heights. On wings and dreams. Sure.
Gods think of us as playthings. Do you not see it? I have leashed the souls of 1,000 crows into a new flying spell, but it requires a special magical essence to cast. Retrieve it for me from that dungeon nearby, while I keep this murder of souls together.
Ha 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 it's funny, because a murder is what you call a group of crows. By the way. A flock of seagulls, a murder of crows. An orrery of owls? No. Is it a... It's like... Owls is really fun. It's like... Not a congress. I think it's a congress of eagles, maybe. Oh, fuck. I can't remember. A lot of these group names are really fucking fun. As a gaggle of geese, a kettle of turkey vultures, a murder of crows, a parliament of owls. That's what it is. It's fucking parliament. Eagles is an airy or a convocation. An owl is a parliament, a stare, or a wisdom. Murder of crows or a congress of crows? Bullshit. It's a sedge of bitterns. A brood of chickens. Clutch or peep. Peep of chickens? That's great. A gulp of cormorants. Herd or sedge of cranes. Murder congress of crows. Dole flight or piteousness of doves. Dole of doves. A mob of emus. I believe that. Emus look like they're in a mob. Geese are a gaggle if they're on the ground, a skein if they're in flight, and a plump if they're flying close together. Who fucking makes these up? A bevy of larks. Magpies are a charm, or a murder, tidings, tittering, a tittering of magpies, or a congregation. Mm-hmm. It's a waddle of penguins. A kit of pigeons. It is a bevy of quails, I know that, or a covey. I knew both of those. Anywho, I digress. They can be fun. Punch.
A poetry page wafts upon the wind nearby.
They say the dank forest has fallen quite low, but once it was bright as a garden, just so.
Did you like that poem? You can hear the rest of it at the tavern in Brightcliff. Smell that? Coming from that dungeon?
Try and peace. Dude, stop running away. Just let me murder you.
Am I supposed to be feeding you?
Holy fish!
I've got all the magic I need.
Perception check.
This world's no place for the weak. Leave it, leave it.
Curses at home, but I can never walk away from a steel.
Come on.
You're interrupting the outset.
Really? Not done yet? Fantastic. Boop, 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 boop.
Whatever you got.
Devastation inbound! Fresh from the couch! Got out of that by the skin of me rump. Saved by a mushroom. The Conclave will never let me live this down. I rescued him, but really? I feel he
rescued me.
No time.
Now that's the good stuff.
No run.
Ow, my face. Mushroom. Mushroom, save me. Thank you. Good mushroom. Head pats for mushroom.
The healing potion, eh?
Good shit.
Having fun, little fungus? Who's a good boy?
Who's even feeding you? Imminent destruction!
My blood's up. Give me something else to kill.
Grissom Whitmore?
Energy shot. Oh, no warning next time would be nice.
Fuck off, Grissom. Got him.
Spy a shrine. Hey, one shrine piece coming out pipes and hot.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
That proud, noble bridge standing before you would provide passage were you to give it a thwack. Ah, the bridge thwunks down into place, ready to be crossed.
Oop. What I got?
Minions of evil, so that I may fly.
Boop. Boop.
Ready to bring the arcane pain?
Arcbane, at your service. Weird.
Since the magical essence is being guarded here.
Boop. And I just want to cut everyone down to size very, very literally.
Might have lived if you'd run.
It's better than Borderlands or what? I'd say it's better than Borderlands 3 from what I've played so far. Again, I haven't played oh so very much, but its gameplay is very, very similar to 3 with some improvements. Like, I like having the 6 classes that you dual class into. There's not less skill tree-ish type things, but I feel like it's still great. I like having dual pets. I like everything so far as gameplay wise. Story and humor wise, I'd say it's better. So I don't know if it's up to 2's standards yet. Humor, I'd say, is there, but like actual robust story maybe won't ever get there because it is a offshoot type shenanigans. But right now, I'm really enjoying it. Is this fantasy Borderlands? Looks fun. It is Cthulhu. Wow. Essence of evil. You pick this bad boy up. Bam! Instant alignment change. Unless you were already evil, I guess.
Yes. Quickly now, bring the essence to me. The crow's souls are getting wasted.
Well, it just said it was going to turn me evil, so that's probably not a good thing. Here you go, buddy.
Aha! My spell can be completed. Now to bind these crow souls to the magical essence. Today, I shall pierce the heavens themselves.
Alignment is an RP mechanic anyway. Fair.
Ow!
What happened?
I don't know. I think a bug flew into my face.
Dope. Hee hee hee. Come on, I know there was other shenanigans that had to do with this. Okay. Oh. You finished Elden Ring? No, not quite yet. I will be finishing Elden Ring. There's no shame in not finishing it, unless you're a streamer, of course. Damn you, Reloaded! I plan on finishing it. So my current thought process is that I play this for a few weeks as just my main 5-day game. Then, I swap to doing 2-3. So probably 2 days of Elden Ring and 3 days of Wonderlands. It's your 4th Souls game, you will finish it as well. It's my first Souls game. So I really want to finish it. I just have to do it. I've gotten a lot of the things done. Not only do I want to finish it, I want to do a lot of the side stuff, or rather, I want to replay through it, New Game Plus it, whatever, so that I can retry shenanigans as they were.
Wonderlands has a complex history with, well, history. Our world clearly exists in cycles, with events repeating every few hundred years. Never exactly the same, but never all that different either. One foul force, however, has remained consistent through the ages: the Dragon Lord. It is believed that his dark shadow may even stretch back to the first cycle itself.
Ooh. You're going to play Weird West? I don't know what that is. What is Weird West? Game from the former Dishonored devs? Oh, maybe? It launches March 31st. Well, then I probably won't play it for a while. If I'm being honest. I haven't heard anything about it. Action, RPG. Dark fantasy, reimagination, Wild West, where lawmen and gunslingers share a frontier, fantastical creature with fantastical creatures. okay. And it looks more like ARPG type of view. It looks interesting. I mean, just like purely visually. So far.
This shrine is dedicated to Grindana, the patron god of experience. That dungeon over there mayhaps contains...
There you go. Just so you know, you're not getting paid to advertise it. Good to know. How's the game? This game's pretty damn fucking fun, I gotta admit. You bought a wooden car last week, wooden engine, wooden doors, wooden wheels, wooden seats, put the wooden key in the wooden engine, and it wouldn't start. Hey.
Well, that's settled, isn't it? Ready to cast. Arrow of Ages. Catastrophe at my command. Come on then, let's get this over with.
Bing bong. Tried co-op yet, or are you running through the single? I am currently running through as single player. I plan to eventually do some co-op shenanigans, but I like getting a feel for the game, whatever the game is, in single player. What about y'all? Have y'all tried out multiplayer? I know right now there's some shenanigans with, like things might not be exactly because of, you know, shenanigans. Am I liking the game so far? I'm having a really good time. Honestly.
I feel a storm coming.
I think the humor is really on point, which I'm very happy about. Because I'm someone who really likes Dungeons & Dragons. Like, legitimately, I'm going to be playing it in D&D in approximately 2.5 hours with my usual group.
A credit to the brave.
Oh,
You are vile.
we're playing Dungeon the Mad Mage, and I am a artificer. And artificer.
This calls for a celebration. What? That was it?
You see a shrine piece?
You need to prep for next Saturday's game. You're DMing. Ooh, that's exciting, Elise. What do I think of the game so far? I'm really for the game. I think it is really, really fun. If you haven't purchased it yet, do exclamation point TTWL or exclamation point Wonderlands, and you'll see a link to buy it. And I'll get money if you buy it through that link, cause I've gotta chill out some point. But legitimately, I think this game is really, really fun. So far, I think it has all the good gameplay aspects, if not some amount better than Borderlands 3, with all of the, like, it's got better humor than 3, and I can't say for certain how well the story is, because I haven't finished it yet, but so far, I'm thinking the story is pretty decent. It might not be as deep as Borderlands 2, but it's not a main Borderlands game. It is, in fact, a, you know, random standalone shenanigans. But good. Only complaint is you haven't seen anything Snowdrifty yet. What character did I choose? I chose Clawbringer as my main and Spore Warden as my secondary. Enemy deaths and last lines are really funny in this one. I currently keep chuckling to myself every time I hear a skeleton say, "Like, you can kill me," and then it'd be like, "Oh, I guess you can." I like it. You're debating between this or the Witch Queen. You enjoyed Borderlands 3 a lot. Well, if you're wanting to do some melee shenanigans, Clawbringer seems good. Now, the other thing is, like, you do melee shenanigans, but you could also just do gun stuff and fire. Like, that is also Clawbringer. But I wanted to do pets melee stuff, so this is what I got for pet melee shenanigans.
Grindana would surely grant you knowledge beyond your years if you completed her task. Grindana, the patron god of experience, gives you a helping hand as you
Yeah, Grindana!
Fine self.
Grindana, barely Noah. I know I shouldn't laugh. So easily entertained. The Trial of Crooked Eye Phil. Crooked Eiffel? This quest takes the age-old question, is evil in the eye of the beholder?
Guess I'd better find this Phil fellow. Hey, objective? That's mean. His name is just Phil. That's better. Show some respect.
I'll find Crooked Eye Phil. Just find Phil.
The more the dice, the better the loot.
20! Oh god, I forgot. Doesn't stop me from walking off. Ooh.
Getting a real contains a shrine piece vibe from that dungeon over yonder.
Okay, contains a John piece. Tiny Tina being voiced by anyone else than Ashley Birch is not right. Those shoes are too big for anyone else. I mean, yeah, I want her to keep being voiced by the same person. But she was voiced by the same person in Borderlands 3, and I don't think it did as good job, but that's not the voice actor's fault. It was writing, so as long as they keep the writing up to spec, I'm solid.
Good thing I finally learned how to read.
Been a brand manager.
Such a murdering mushroom.
Sounds like I don't like Borderlands 3. Well, was it that bad for you or just slightly bad? So gameplay-wise, Borderlands 3 was my favorite Borderlands as far as physically playing the game goes. Borderlands 3 was probably maybe third or fourth my favorite story. Borderlands 2 was the best for story, and it was not very good for gameplay. Borderlands, the pre-sequel, was second best story, second best gameplay. Let's see. I'd say it's the Tales, if I count Tales. Tales is probably third best story, which makes Borderlands 3 fourth best story in the Borderlands franchise. If I don't count Tales, because it's kind of like a adjacent game, you know? This is better than Borderlands 2. Physically playing the game? Absolutely.
Stronger.
Serpentine Shell, thank you for your follow and welcome. You haven't played Borderlands 3 yourself, weirdly enough. Still, they shouldn't have chosen a new character and voice actor altogether for this one. They should have just chosen a new character and voice actor altogether for this one. What are you talking about? New character for whom? You liked Borderlands 1? I found Borderlands 1 after I played through basically every other Borderlands before I played through Borderlands 1, and unfortunately, in my eyes, it just doesn't hold up. You meant not Tina? You don't think they should have had Tina do voice be the DM? Really? Is because there's no Handsome Jack? I'm fine with I'm fine with Handsome Jack being done. Handsome Jack being complete is honestly ideal for me. They should be done with Handsome Jack. Although Handsome Jack is really nearly impossible to live up against as a villain. Unfortunately, every villain is just going to be directly compared to Handsome Jack in the entire arc, and it's going to be basically impossible for them to overcome the greatness of that story. It's difficult, you know. It's just like, what you gonna do? It's hard to top Handsome Jack. Live to Fight. Hi. He's the only difference in the story compared to the others? No. He's not. As far as it goes, I don't want to do too much of a rant, but I'll do a little bit of a rant. So, as far as it goes, for Borderlands 3 story-wise, Lilith is bothersome. She keeps going on about losing her powers like she's absolutely useless and doesn't utilize any of her past accomplices basically at all. She more or less disregards anything to do with Brick or Mordecai, and I feel like doesn't utilize like anyone else at all. Inevitably, it ends up being on she leaves the ship to fucking Ava. I don't care that Ava, like, the Ava killed Maya thing. No, look, I don't care about Ava. Like, she's fine. She's an angsty teen kid or whatever. Like, that's fine. That's a fine character. But Lilith should not have left the entirety of the ship in Sanctuary to a teenager. Shouldn't have. Should not have. Also, Troy and Tyreen, honestly, I like them. I like the entire dynamic. If they had changed one small instance, I think I would have rated it a lot higher. So it would have gone like, from like a 7 to an 8. But Troy should have killed Tyreen during the Troy fight. He should have had like nearly died and then chosen to drain his sister to death. That way, he would have had his own little fucking arc thing going on, and there would have been a whole shebang about it. I would have loved it. Loved it. It would have been great. But they didn't, because they needed Troy to die to give Ava Maya's powers for fucking plot purposes or whatever. And then Tyreen continues on like nothing fucking happened. I felt like it would have been so much more meaningful had there been that whole interaction. It didn't occur. So, whatevs. But I would have loved that. I think that would have been a major... much better. As far as it goes, I liked the twins. It's hard. They were quite different from Jack and whatnot. So as far as comparison goes, it's all fine and dandy. If Lilith mentioned to Maya about Calypso's leeching powers, even if they had, Lilith had no idea that Troy could do anything. Maya was even if Maya was like, oh, I'm going to avoid Tyreen, she wouldn't have known about, she wouldn't have known about Troy's powers. Troy's powers weren't known until then. I'm perfectly fine with whatever happened with Maya. Unfortunately, she died, which sucks. But I'm okay with it. But my problem was, literally Maya said, it's not all about running. She said, literally, this is a voice line. It's not all about running headfirst into danger. And then the fucking grand takeaway is Ava saying, you've got to run towards the fire. You have to run towards the fire. And that's the fucking takeaway. But it's like there was a lesson to be learned, and they've backhanded the lesson to say, no learning today. Run towards the fire. But Maya literally said it's not about running headfirst into danger. That's all I'm saying. Anywho, I digress. I still very much like Borderlands 3, and I played about 1,800 hours of Borderlands 3. 1,780 hours. So, it would be wrong to say I don't like Borderlands 3. I played a lot of Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 is probably the game I've played the most in my entire fucking life. At this point. So, I liked Borderlands 3. A smidge. Flack is bae. I just feel like there's a smidgen of things that could have been changed for the story-wise that would have made it better. That didn't. I don't think everyone should hate Ava as much as they do, or at least did. I'm more or less okay with her. We're hunky-dory. They should have kept, but in my headcanon, that whole funeral scene 100% happened. If you haven't seen it, just fucking Google it. You'll find a link or something. The end game had a lot of replayability, and I hope this has a lot of replayability as well. It's really weird, cause like I hadn't heard much good things about the pre-sequel, but pre-sequel is in both of my category slots, like number 2, like story or gameplay. It's like I think it's really fucking good.
Extinction event! Bet you wish you'd turned away.
Okay, in categories of gameplay and story, what's everyone's second favorite? Do you guys have a second favorite? Let's go and not include Wonderlands. It's very new yet. You started it, but you didn't like you need to finish pre-sequel. You started and didn't like the whole oxygen thing. You need to power through it because you hear it gets much better. It does, and if you hate oxygen, go with Claptrap. He doesn't need to breathe. Literally doesn't use oxygen mechanic, and it's really nice. It is really slow, so I recommend just sticking with it. You just joined my Discord. The CAPTCHA really had you second guessing your ability to identify what a truck was. Well, all I gotta ask is, how human are you? What's my FPS? It should be in the top right. About one, but I don't know, 14, 15, 18, 20-ish, based on shenanigans. So somewhere about 110 or above. 110 to 120.
Do not forsake me, God.
I can, like, if I scoop around in a circle a lot, I can kind of get it into the 90s. Yes, sir. What you need? Critical error. Time lost is faith lost.
I am Baronet Tristram, and I've lost my faith. Please, I beg of you, help me restore it. I have heard tell of writings so beautiful that they can restore even the most wretched of souls back into ardent love for the gods. Bring them to me.
Sure. Seems a bit choppy. Maybe it's Twitch. Mayhaps it is Twitch. Cause my gameplay should be fine and dandy. On a random side note, I'm gonna go get myself another beverage because I'm out. So y'all chillax for a minute. I'll be back momentarily. Morgue, hi, how's it going? Okay. You're done, and your face, give them face. Alright. So one of the random things I ordered off of fucking Amazon was a big old set thing of chokers. So I've got like all these things. I want to choose one. Or am I hydrating or dehydrating? Dehydrating? I don't know. I'm drinking alcohol, if that helps. Dehydrating, it's your joke about booze. Gotcha. So, let's see how it looks on the closest setting. What's my Epic creator code? My Epic creator code is DameTime, DAMETIME, and it works good on anything Epic. Now, if for Wonderlands or or Wonderlands in particular, it is if you do, it's like a link, which you'll have to go for with exclamation point Wonderlands. Okay, the answer is for these, the actual thing is not tight enough, so I have to actually clip it onto the thing, which is unfortunate. So I've got a lot of them. I don't know if I'll be able to connect all of them to a reasonable thing. What y'all think? It's a thing that goes around my neck. It'll work. Anyway. It's like $15 for like 10 shenanigans. Okay. I digress. And small.
These foul souls defiled this temple! Destroy them!
A credit to the brave. You were sure word.
Think it's a nice accessory? Glad you like.
I would run
Ow, my face.
I'll give you a good home.
Ow, my face.
I've got all the magic I need.
Okay. Oop.
The writings must be in here! Cleanse this holy place!
You've been in this one area since watching me. Now you're finished. It's a really long area. Fuck. And I would guess that you would have told me which area it was if I had been there. So I haven't even been there fucking yet. Damn. Well, that's exciting. Titan Tooth? Titan Toothy? Tootin Tife? King Tootin Common. I did it! I haven't? Of course I haven't. Otherwise you would have said. Because you're a reasonable sort.
Let's get
Slash.
casting and blasting.
None of the areas I've been to have taken 7 hours. Clerical error! Did I buy an accessory pack or multiple the same? Accessory pack. So, I found. Let's see. There's this one, which is just velvet and black. What's this one? I honestly didn't take a too close of a look at which ones I bought, so I'm surprised. This one, which is 3 lines. Also, velvetish. Let's see, there's this one which just looks like it's got an extra band that has a little symbol. Looks like that. It's got like a little triangle along with black. And as far as that goes, there's a wibbly one that has a little black bead, a single line leather, probably not real leather, that has a solid thing, one that's like a flower motif with a dangly, a wibbly motif with a gold dangly. This one I think that looks like a bolo tie. I remember that one from the picture. And all that. Oh, and this one has a black square dangling. Some of the areas are fucking big. Yes. Are you in trouble if that one makes you think of a saloon girl? No. You're perfectly fine. You didn't even go through all the go for all the dices, though you did finish it, and you thought you had finished it, but apparently you didn't. Happens. Boop. Princess Retro. Hi, how's it going? Oh, there's only one quest that you hadn't finished. Well, that's good. Hey, here you go, buddy boo.
Scroll of eternal faith. It's real. I must read it this very moment. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. It's so profound. I feel the warmth of the gods in my heart. Thank you, hero. I must hang this in my guest bathroom so that all may feel its glory.
Oh my god. Perfect. Truly glorious.
cast! Worth a shot.
Okay. God. How... Look how much stuff it has. All the areas in this are fucking huge, by the by. Bright Hoof. You made a necromancer named Paisley instead of Paisley. Hey! Paisley. I like it.
Ready to cast!
Walk to dismember. It's like being a dog walker if the dog were a sea warg.
Hello, dear. Come help a frail old woman, would you?
I distrust. I don't know if there's a X distrust button, but I do that. My work is paying off. I have more viewers than most of the Wonderlands streamers. Oh, and I went on... Yeah, yesterday it was like most Wonderlands streamers had like thousands. Yep, there's thousands. Most is a high term, but I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. Let me go ahead and be frank.
Life's not the same without the queen.
Yeah, we're totally going for that.
The elder gods? They're a hot mess if I ever saw one.
This looks like the color for the poop, for the thing with poop.
Literally anything good happens today.
Gorgeous. Don't like when I'm unhappy.